I want to talk to about China's expansion and China expanding into what amounts to the South China Sea. There is a small island called the Fitu Island in South China Sea, a tiny, tiny little island, but basically being harassed by China. Are you aware of this island?
Yeah, absolutely. If you understand about CCP's expansion, specifically in South China Sea, the Chinese Communist Party and the People's Liberation Army have been expanding their military infrastructures and military bases into South China Sea a long time ago. The problem here today is that we have been already aware and have been warning about the world of CCP's existence and their military bases existence in the South China Sea. But it seems like that, whether United States government or Japanese government have not been taking any effective actions on restraining or even removing those military bases and military infrastructures. And these infrastructures poses critical threats to the Asia Pacific peace and also poses any further risks on potential warfare against Taiwan and against Japan and Philippines.
Yeah, again, when you look at what's happening here, it is so upsetting. Can you imagine what these people on this little tiny island are going through? I mean, they're being surrounded by Chinese warships. You've got the Philippines boats apparently being followed, harassed as well by China, and all these little islands. I'm worried it's such a tiny island that I'm just worried China would just come and take it.
It is very possible. And in fact, that even before that small island, CCP was able to install their military infrastructures in the greater South China Sea area so that they're planning step by step over the past few decades to take down and to occupy the critical military locations. You look at BRI projects, it was not just the South China Sea, all the way through Middle East and to Europe. CCP have been planning to install their intelligence and spy networks and military and biolab locations. These have been developed over the days. And as we speak, more labs and more military bases have been built by the Chinese Communist Party. You look at the United States, if we care about South China Sea, and I think the more critical problem is that if you look at Cuba, you look at all of the harbors of America, you found CCP's groups and CCP's bases over there. And that is a concern that was right in our face.
Yep, keeps encroaching closer and closer and closer.